Hello and welcome back, everybody. I am Colin. I am the Celtic Bard. I'm joined today with my brother, Walter. We're going to be playing a few more quests in Oblivion.
Well, I mean, I never know how to say like hi or something, so I'll just say, what's up?
That works.
Good.
And
Past that.
I think we're going to start with a quest for the Count of Leyawen. This is the county in Cyrodiil closest to the Black Marsh. Hence the darker, rainier, swampier
It's
environments.
depressing. It's one of my least favorite cities, I think, in this game.
Really?
Yeah, I was just found it a little bit dank. You know, it's dark, depressing. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world, but you know, some places are more pretty.
I don't recall where the Count's castle is.
To
Yeah,
the left?
it's. I found it kind of an interesting area. It mostly reminds me of doing Dark Brotherhood quests, which is a good thing. They were
I don't
my
think-
favorite or second favorite faction quest line.
I don't think any place in any of the Elder Scrolls games has been as memorable for me as Balmora was in Morrowind.
Elmora. That was the one with like House Halu.
Yeah. No, it was the one, and I might be, if I'm embarrassing myself terribly in front of everybody, and I apologize sincerely, but I'm pretty sure Balmora is the place that, like the first big city in Morrowind, it's where you meet the guy who wants to bring you in as a blade.
Yeah. Was it like Cassius or something like that?
Gracius Cromwell. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. I think that's like House Halu's seat of power as well.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So
Really
you'll
good
see
one.
that the town guard, all of them have different armor. Before they all sort of wore different color surcoats with chainmail, and the surcoats looked identical other than the color and the emblem.
Oh, that's right. That's cool.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I installed a mod. I think it was Better Town Guards, and
Hi.
it redoes their armor. Pretty cool. The one was
Greetings.
for the northernmost, Bruma. I had to use a different mod for their armor because it was glitching and it's like their insides were missing.
There should be a disclaimer with the, that is creepy, but there should be a disclaimer when you say better guards, it doesn't make them less ugly.
Hello.
Ugh.
Hello. Greetings, President. Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine, Count Leyawen. You are a stranger to me, but well met. Perhaps you would like to do a service for County Leyawen.
What's the service to Leyawen?
I need your help. An orc named Mazoga here claims to be a knight, but will not reveal her business. Find out why she is here and report to me, and you will earn a reward suitable for those who serve Leyawen.
Considering how trashy the
Prompt
town
attention
looks,
to
I'm
this
not
matter
sure
will be rewarded.
it's going to be worth my time.
And like, just how much is she lowering, the area by being there? I mean,
Good morning.
no offense to that dude, but he runs a pretty garbage place.
Are you the Count?
Whoa.
That gives you some interesting options. I'm going to say the Count sent me.
The Count? Then I can talk to you. I'm Mazoga.
Mazoga the Orc?
Yes, I'm an orc. I was born under a rock and I have no parents, so I don't need a family name. I guess you don't know how to talk to a knight, so I'll teach you. Say, yes, Sir Mazoga.
You can do a couple of these options. If memory serves, these two pretty much in the conversation. You have to start over, so I'm just going to go straight ahead. And besides, my character is a gentleman, so yes, Sir Mazoga.
All right, then. Just don't forget.
So the Oblivion character overhaul has reskinned the orcs so they look more like the ones from Skyrim. I don't know if you remember, but they looked pretty bad in the original game, kind of like
I
a melted
don't
green
remember.
candle.
I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, you can find videos on YouTube. There are lots of playthroughs with just a vanilla game.
It's been so long since I played the original.
You should really check it out just for a comparison. What's this about being a knight?
I'm a free knight. I don't have a lord. You got a problem with that?
She's coming off
She's so
more
hostile.
gangster.
Yeah.
No, Sir Mazoga.
All right, then. There's an Argonian named Weebamna in town. Go get him for me.
Weebana?
Do you know where Weebamna is? I hear he's a hunter, knows all about the woods around here.
No.
Then go find him. Tell him I want to see him right now. I'll meet him here.
Wow, she's a true knight. She's delegating responsibility. This is good. She's got a serious attitude problem.
Oh, jeez. That's the stereotype of the orcs. I think the orcs actually come from an area near where the Bretons do. And that they are another one of the races that are part elves.
Makes sense. It's interesting because in Tolkien that was the same thing. They were corrupted elves. Although I don't think the Elder Scrolls has them as corrupted elves.
No, but yeah, they were. And Tolkien actually had a couple different theories. I think that's the one that was originally printed, but then later on in his life he recanted it and said that he didn't like that idea, that the elves could be tortured and corrupted like that.
Yes.
This is not Weebana. There he is.
How are you?
I'm good, man.
Weebamna. What do you want?
Mazoga the orc wants to talk to you.
So, an orc wants to see me, and this interests me how? Did I forget how much I like you, so I should do this favor for you? Maybe I just don't like you very much, so I'm not going.
That's kind of hostile. You have to play the little mini game here. There's actually a
Yeah, you
trick
got-
to it.
You gonna take that from him?
If you draw your weapon
I'm
before talking to them,
Weebamna. What do you want?
it makes their disposition drop 10 extra points, which makes it that when you sheath your weapon and talk to them, it'll raise 10 extra points. Since
Say
based
what you're
on
going
your
to say.
speechcraft skill, there's a cap that allows you to lower the cap, and then when you talk to them with your weapon sheathed, it raises the maximum cap 10 points beyond what you would normally be able to get. So, that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, there's a cap to how much you can raise it. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Your waste, not bad. Don't talk. My life is drab and wretched by comparison. Oh, please. Good one. What nonsense. That's amazing.
I preferred the
Don't waste. That's amazing. You can't. Yeah.
the way they did the persuasion
I
game
see.
in Morrowind, and the fact that they got rid of it altogether in Skyrim. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I'm
for sure.
Weebamna.
Yeah, it takes somebody you're there's
What do you
constantly
want?
doing with everybody. It becomes this thing that you get sick of doing.
Yeah.
I see. So an orc named Mazoga wants to see me, and she expects me to come to her. I don't know her. I'd be smart to ignore her. But I never learned anything by being smart, and you seem to be a right skipper. So I guess I'll have to go see what this is about. Thank you.
I agree with everything he said up until like the last two lines.
He's actually associated with some other quests. He's kind of a shady character.
Well, spoilers.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
If you didn't pick on that already.
I mean, I'd
fact
forgotten
that
it if I
he's-
knew it.
Armed in his house.
Everybody walks around with their equipment strapped to their back in this game.
His wife.
Probably because she's a magician, you know, a mage, whatever. She doesn't need trivial weapons.
So I had another mod installed when I first modded out this game that
tell.
made the weather look even more realistic. But unfortunately, it had a glitch mod was called All Natural Weather. And when I entered an Oblivion gate and came out again, like everywhere I went, including inside, it had the Oblivion world weather.
Huh.
You want to speak to me?
You are Weebamna?
Yes.
I want to go to Fisherman's Rock. Where's that?
Fisherman's Rock is north of Leowin, about 6 hours' walk, on a point of land on the eastern shore of the Niben.
Take me there, now. I'm in a hurry.
Why?
That's my business.
Then, if you won't tell me why, I won't take you anywhere.
Then to hell with you.
Okay, Weebin spoke to Mazoga. Perhaps now Mazoga will tell me what's going on.
Good luck with Mazoga.
Man, she's a real piece of work. Are really all the orc characters like that? She seems special.
Let's see. One that's for the Fighters Guild is also kind of got an attitude problem. None others really come to mind immediately.
She's got terrible manners. Being her friend may be a lot of work, but my sniffer says she might be worth it.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Weebamna won't take me to Fisherman's Rock.
Why do you need to go to Fisherman's Rock?
Weebamna won't take me to Fisherman's Rock. You know where it is?
Sure.
Take me there, now.
Why?
This guy, Mogan's Windshifter, he camps at Fisherman's Rock. So you take me there, and I talk to him, and then we see what happens. You hear me? I talk to him first. No smashing in his teeth or chopping off his head. Understand?
I feel like of the two of us, you would be the more likely to do that.
Okay, I understand. Follow me.
The Argonian says it's north of Leowin, about 6 hours' walk, on the east bank of the Niben. Let's get moving.
She knows where it is. Why does she need me to take her?
Well, I mean, you both just heard the description, so, I mean...
Alright. Follow me.
Get moving. I'm right behind you.
She's a charmer.
What are we
I think
waiting for?
She's too afraid to go alone. That's really what the story is here.
Well, I do have better armor and weaponry.
I wonder if this game has mods that would put God Rays in it.
Oh yeah, it's got God Rays. The E and B that I have gives God Rays. We just need it to be sunny.
How do they look compared to Skyrim's? Like the special edition?
I have never played the special edition of Skyrim. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
they look pretty good.
I played it on the Xbox 360 when it first came out, and then both of the expansion sets. I think the last time I played Skyrim was right after Dragonborn DLC released. I played that once, and then stopped gaming for a while because of my health problems. And when I got back, I'd actually seen Bevi Lex playing this modded version of Oblivion, and I decided I wanted to play that next. But when I get to Skyrim, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I remember I spent a ton of time modding up Skyrim back when I played it a lot, and I had so many mods on it, and it was so different. It was pretty amazing, and including things like putting in God Rays and stuff. I'm pretty sure there were ones for that, and all kinds of new weapons and quests and factions, just great stuff. And then for some reason, I stopped, and then they came out with the special edition, and I got that because, of course, every new Skyrim thing, everybody's gonna buy, and Bethesda just has the code cracked on getting money.
Where is the orc?
That's a good question. It was pretty good. You'll enjoy it.
Very cool. One of my subscribers was telling me, he's got a lot of Skyrim videos on his channel. He was telling me about this piece of software. I think it's called the Wabajack, after Sheogorath's staff in this series. And I heard about it when they were first making it, and it's like a mod that installs a massive list of other mods for you, and they've already been the lists have already been put together to be pretty compatible. So instead of having to install every single of like 100 mods like I did with this game, it'll install 100 for them, and pretty much all you have to do is install the first one, and then it starts automatically installing the rest.
See, I'm very untech savvy, as you know, and I'm unsavvy with anything technical, and that includes a cereal box. But I did install all the different mods, but with that it was more like just like, oh, this looks good, this looks good, this looks good, and I don't think I was really thinking about compatibility, and I just got lucky that everything worked.
Well, they don't always. I mean, it can still be fun. You get some interesting glitches. But, yeah. Most games, though, like armor mods on most games, it's just whatever one you installed last is the one that actually takes effect.
Do you know where you're going?
Yes,
That's the question
there is
of the
an
hour.
arrow on the map, or on the radar. I'm just trying not to go too quickly and leave her behind, because I don't think she has as high a speed as my character, despite the fact that my character's only got like 30 points in speed.
I think we're establishing that she is not a knight. These flowers, this foliage looks different. Is this another mod?
Yeah, this is from the Lush and Gaudy mod. It adds some really interesting foliage, and it's different for each of the counties. So the foliage here is going to look pretty different than the foliage around Coral, which is going to look pretty different than the foliage around Bruma. And it's all going to look very different than the foliage that you'll encounter in, like, that realm that Mankar Cameron creates for himself in the main story, and it looks very different than what you'll encounter in the Shivering Isles. It's a really cool mod.
Yeah.
Okay, naturally this guy's the guy she has an issue with.
Yeah. It's Conan the librarian. What's she waiting for?
Take me to Fisherman's Rock. Now!
Oh, lady, you are a
What
piece
are we
of work.
waiting for?
Having like second thoughts.
she's just over there twitching. I can't do it. He's just
Take
pushing.
me to Fisherman's...
Let's see.
Get moving. I'm right...
Yeah.
What are we waiting for?
I remember how badly NPCs would get stuck in Morrowind, like on those rope fences. Oh, she's coming.
She's being cautious. The strategic approach. She's waiting to pounce.
I suspect from all the Arn bandits that this is not gonna
Remember me?
No, who are you?
I'm Mazoga. You killed my friend Ravindra.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're a lying bastard. You killed Ravindra, and now I'm going to kill you.
I get the feeling like that's a play off of a famous line from a movie.
Let's see, what was that one? I feel like you're right. But I'm spacing on what it's from. Dang it, it's bugging me now.
I think it's been repeated so many times that it'd be hard to pick the original.
Yeah, I thought for a moment it was Inigo Montoya. I killed my father. Prepare to die. But it's not that one. It's something else.
Okay, at Fisherman's Rock, Mazoga got into a fight with 4 bandits. Now all 4 bandits are dead. I must report to Marius Caro. Let's count.
So why was
I
it so
kept
important
my
that she
oath.
talked to them
Mogan's
first?
Windshifter is dead.
I guess let them know
Mogan's
why.
Windshifter had a gang. They robbed and killed travelers. But Ravindra saw and told the guards. Mogan's got
cool.
away. But first he killed Ravindra. My best friend, Ravindra. That day, I became a knight and swore a knight's oath. I searched a long time and asked everyone. Then I finally heard he was hiding at Fisherman's Rock. So now you know everything. You helped me, and I won't forget. Take what you want from the dead. I came to keep my oath, and now I'm done.
She does look cold, but you know what they say. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Wow. Oh my gosh, talk about low hanging fruit.
Mazoga's story.
When I saw my friend killed, I swore I'd be a true knight and right all wrongs. So now I gotta do some good deeds. I don't know much about being a knight, but I'm gonna learn. Say, you did me a good deed. You ought to be a real knight yourself.
She's got a really simplistic view of life.
I think it's a play on the D&D penalty to intelligence for orcs.
Yeah. And doing lawful good acts makes you lawful good? No, I don't think so.
Well, did you see that though? I took out pretty much everybody.
It was amazing.
I know. I get the feeling there was another one of the little henchmen around here. But since the other two had trashed, it's probably not worth it. Oh wait,
I think you
there's
blew
that
his
one over there.
body.
Alright, let's see. Did that finish
So
off
your
this
overall
quest?
quest here is you're doing a bunch of things against drug dealers to acquire money to buy the suit of armor.
Oh, I'm just
for-
doing different side quests. I think they're called miscellaneous quests.
Well, it says right here, it's active quests.
Well,
I'm surprised you didn't know that.
Online, they're regarded not as side quests, but as miscellaneous quests, I think. I could be wrong about that. But regardless, yes, I'm collecting money, leveling up my character a little bit. When I have enough money, I'm going to buy some knight armor from the Knightly Armory mod. And that is equivalent to Ebony armor. And then I'm going to start the Knights of the Nine main quest line. I'll probably also do some dungeons. One of the mods I installed redoes all the caves and dungeons and forts so that they each look and feel more unique. Because originally they were all
Oh yeah, I
pretty
remember that was a
cookie-cutter.
problem. Yeah.
So I think from what I've seen, they've done a pretty good job making them. Pretty cool.
But unless I'm mistaken, wasn't the Knights of the Nine whole thing that different quests you got different pieces of the armor as rewards for it? So then that kind
Yes,
of bypass
so slowly I'll be replacing the other knightly armor.
that? Oh, I
Have you
see.
anything new to report? I hope you've been successful.
Let's see. I have done a service to Leowen
Have you learned why the orc is here?
to avenge a murdered friend.
Such vengeance is a noble deed. Leowen thanks you for your service, and I have a fitting reward for such noble deeds. I address my offer to you and your friend. Would you like to become knights errant?
Hold on. What if the person she wanted to, the person who got murdered, that was just her version of it being a murder and it was a justified killing, and you just murdered the person who had defended himself? This man,
He's a
what's going on?
As you're about to find out.